I don't need luck, though. I don't want it. I've always had to struggle and fight, and that's made me strong. It's made me who I am.
An absolutely disgusting morning out today. It's like 77 degrees, 95% humidity. I was literally watching lightning all throughout my run. I'm listening to thunder right now. It's just a, honestly, wreck out here. I'm sure it's gonna storm throughout the day, which is oh so fun. I am so tired of the heat and humidity. Like I'm over it. I'm ready to go back to 60 degrees. A couple more days here and hopefully we'll be there, but yeah, an interesting morning to say the least. 8 miles on the morning, that was really nice, and hopefully we'll do a little shakeout on the treadmill later on after this afternoon. But I want to get ready to go to work early today because I'm hoping to get in a workout beforehand, so we're gonna go get some protein in me, get ready for that stuff, and take care of business. Oh my god, I almost forgot. I wore the Structure 26 for my run this morning, like the first official debut run in them, and I like it. They're like a more firm, stable pair of Pegasus, if that makes sense. I don't know, I like them. They're nice. Just got home from work not too long ago. Gonna knock out 30 minutes down here on the treadmill. It's like over 90 degrees outside. There's no chance I'm going out there, obviously, but yeah, I've been thinking to myself that I want to try splitting my runs up into doubles a little bit more often this time around. Normally I used to do like 90 miles and do just doubling basically on workout days, which led to like some 20 to 23 mile days. And normally I would just do like 10 miles in the morning and call it a day, but I'm thinking I'd like to try doing 8 miles in the morning, 4 miles in the afternoon, try to, just double 4 to 5 days a week. Weekends we'll leave alone, but I don't know, just something different. I feel like it might be a little easier for my body to handle and reduce the chance of injury, so we'll see how it goes. What do you guys think of the Nike boxes? I had to rearrange them the other day for when I got all the new shoes in, so I mean, it's kind of sick. Hold on, let me focus up there. Wait. Come on, focus. Oh, look at that. There's so many of them. Actually, what I wanted to talk about was I don't really love doubling because of how much it messes up my food schedule. Like, I had breakfast at like 6:50 this morning, ate lunch at like 10, and then I ate dinner at like 3:30. It's just really weird. I'm probably gonna be hungry again in an hour and a half. I normally eat dinner at 5 anyways because I go to bed at 7, but it just is like, I don't love it, but it is what it is. It's kind of necessary at this point, and I'm gonna have to get used to it, so might as well try my best now and then deal with the consequences later. We got a threshold workout on the treadmill this morning, and I want nothing more than to toss on the brand new Vaporfly 4s that I got. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to put the Zoomfly 6s on. Those shoes are going to be so tempting every single week, but I'm just going to save them for races. It was like actually surprisingly not as hot as I thought it was gonna be out this morning. Like, it's still hot, don't get me wrong, it's 73 degrees, 90 something percent humidity, but I probably could have done this workout outside, but I'm not complaining doing it on the treadmill. I genuinely enjoy treadmill workouts, which is probably a weird thing to hear from a runner, but I've been doing them for so long now. I've probably logged more miles in on the treadmill in the past few years than I have just workout miles in general throughout high school, which is insane to say, but I do a lot of treadmill workouts. That being said though, workout this morning is threshold. Like I said, it's kind of a broken threshold in a sense. No breaks, but I mean, I'll put it on screen, obviously, you'll get to see it. We're just basically doing 2 miles easy, 1 mile hard. In a sense, I mean, 6:15 pace is definitely not easy. It's more little like moderate than anything, and then that mile in between the 2 miles is a little bit more upbeat. So an honest effort this morning. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. 9 miles is a solid bit of threshold work for sure, but again, this is nothing too crazy given that we're going to be doing a double threshold, I'm hoping, on Thursday. So I need to make sure that I'm not, overworking and taxing myself during this one. This type of threshold workout is like one of my favorite variations of threshold work, just because of how I, continuously like alter paces. It kind of just keeps your mind active, especially with obviously picking up pretty quickly after, the first mile on, basically, because going from 6:15 all the way down to 5:49 and then 5:42, Your legs feel it. It's not light, so I'm really happy with that. And obviously the last mile, heart rate got a bit up there, but I feel like the average heart rate overall was like perfect for threshold effort and just an absolutely honest workout this morning without pushing the limit too much. I still think like an easy run tomorrow will get me prepared for double threshold on Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. I gotta get to work in a little bit here, so I need to get ready for that and just relax the rest of the day. I will probably jump on the bike when I get home. Probably should double. I don't really want to though, so I don't know. We'll see after work. A lot of you guys know I don't drink coffee or pop or alcohol for that matter, but I am unbelievably addicted to chai. I shouldn't say unbelievably, but I will take a chai every day if I could. Can't really afford to. But I tried to drink it like on non-workout days or if I'm not doubling. It's like Wednesdays are pretty good days for it. But my mom got me this yesterday from Big B. I've never been there, don't know what it is, but I'm excited to try out a new chai. I love chai, genuinely, it's so good. I'm like kind of addicted to it. So this right here is $80 worth of Body Armor, Gatorade, Powerade, and Arizona iced tea. I only ended up paying $30 for all of it because Gatorade was on sale for 99 cents, Body Armor 99 cents, Powerade 89 cents, and Arizona iced tea 47 cents. Such a clean sweep out of there. I was like, oh, this is great. I also actually have a package that we're gonna open up really quick. And I will say just before I open this is probably gonna be, you know, I love unboxing things on the channel. Like it's so much fun to open it up and put it in the video, but this is probably gonna be the last thing we unbox for a while now. I am a little too far into the red on my credit card bill. Shout out to the channel members though, for real. The only reason I'm able to do this type of stuff is because of you guys. You know, I do make a little bit of money off of ad revenue, but between ad revenue and my channel members, that is why I'm able to afford to get, you know, drinks for after workouts and stuff like that, and also do something like this, which, let's open this up actually. So first of all, I had to get a new roller because between the 2 weeks of being at the other house with the dogs, somewhere in the middle of it, I lost mine. Very upset about it. So got a new one. It's the exact same type of one, actually just a little bit bigger, but I love this type of roller. It's so nice, the rubber feel to it. So I had to get a new one of these. I also had $20 off of Dick's, which is where I got everything from. So that helped a lot for that. And then I just added a couple of things to make sure I got free shipping, which is why I got this right here. That didn't work. I'm actually really excited about this one. Oh, look at that. You got the American flag on the back too. I don't know why, but as I get older, I just become so much more patriotic. Like, I love this country. It's super cool to get the USA, especially for the Olympics, I believe is what they were wearing this one for. These are like so cool. I love the style that they did this year. So yeah, really excited about this one. I think it says track and field on the front too, which that's even cooler, to be honest. And then I got a pair of socks, actually the exact socks I was wearing this morning. I really like these Nike socks. They're Nike Spark. Very big fan of these ones. So yeah, that just got me free shipping, which is the only reason why I added it. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Seriously, I couldn't do any of this type of stuff without you guys. So thank you again. I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my life. Like, I am absolutely soaked right now. That is an absolute cheat code to get the heart rate up. I mean, I think I hit like 142 at the max. That was insane. Like, that is some real heat training. I mean, sitting here with no wind, I am cooking. And I only did 20 minutes, so that was good. That definitely flushed the legs out. Holy crap.
Hi. What's up? No, big yawn.
We're finally getting to the end of this heat wave coming in here. It was like 74 degrees this morning, still up in the middle 90% of humidity. But tomorrow it should drop about 10 degrees, which I'm unbelievably excited for. I cannot wait for some cooler mornings, you know. Right around that 60, 65 degree mark would be perfect. I prefer even colder than that, but I wouldn't complain with it. And yeah, just glad to get in a couple easy miles this morning. I probably should double today, but I think I'm going to be pretty good on mileage with the assumption that we do a double threshold tomorrow, so we'll see. Just made it home from shift number 1. I did also get word that we will be doing a double threshold tomorrow, so about to carb up, recover before I go back to work, get myself mentally prepared for that. First double threshold of the season. I couldn't be more excited. Johnny Key, what's going on, man? We just made it out to the track this morning. It is I'm hesitant to say chilly, but a little bit cooler of a morning, around 67 degrees, which absolutely beats 75. On the other hand, it's quite windy out. I believe right now we're sitting at 14 mile per hour winds. It should go down a little bit once I get the workout started, so hopefully should sit around 12 to 11. While I'm running my 800 meter repeats, which is the workout we have this morning, I believe anywhere from 12 to 16 by 800 meters. Goal is to start the first two at 6:15, drop to 6 flat, and then go down after there, which is what? 2:35, 2:30, and then 2:25, basically dropping in those increments for 800 meters, and kind of just execute on the morning. 90 seconds of rest makes it a little bit easier. Also going to be wearing the streak flies, not the perfect shoe for a double threshold type workout. I think carbon plate for both morning and afternoon would be the best, but I love my streak flies, and I'm pretty comfortable wearing them for double thresholds as long as it's the first session. Second session we'll toss the vapor flies on, obviously, but yeah, just a beautiful morning to get after it. Great day to be great, and hopefully I can survive the wind. That is goal number one. It's windy out. It is very windy. All right, that's our first 4 like warm-up 800s done, if you will. Obviously a little hot on like the second and fourth, I think, or second and third, sorry, but honestly they felt pretty good. I'm starting a little bit harder than I need to just because I'm starting into the wind, and then this back stretch is kind of killing me with the wind, but we're doing all right. Heart rate isn't getting too high yet, so as long as we're like under 176 for the peak, I think we'll be good. We'll see how it goes. Time to lock in for the next few. We ended up pretty comfortably getting in 14 reps this morning, and like I had said beforehand, I was hoping not to exceed 176 as a max heart rate for any of the reps, and I think the 12th rep I did hit 176. That being said, the average was really good for pretty much all of them, and even that, the next rep after that, I think we maxed at 167. The real reason why my heart rate peaked that much was just solely because of the wind. I had to fight a little bit harder on that rep, and a couple of the reps you can tell my heart rate peaks a little bit higher just because I was fighting a little bit harder against the wind. I got a strong gust on the home stretch that slowed me down just a little bit, but genuinely, like, I was a little bit faster than I had expected to be, but I felt really good. And it's really hard to find a good spot to settle in on something like this when I am getting blown around by the wind. So I was just trying to feel whatever felt comfortable. And the big thing, obviously, is to make sure I'm not overexerting myself by any means, because we have another workout in the afternoon. So I'm really happy with this. I don't think I worked nearly as hard as I needed to, or worked too hard by any means. I feel like I was in a perfect spot, a pretty low training load in my opinion, and I think that's going to be perfect for me going into the afternoon session, especially getting 14 reps in this morning as well. That was really nice. But yeah, I'm going to try to eat really quick before I leave here. I think I'm going to make some eggs before I have to head out to work, and then I'll munch on some stuff at work and go from there. But I can't bring you guys with to work today, so I'll have to see you guys when I get out. I just got home from work, and before I start yapping about the second session, I just want to say one thing. It is so extremely hard for me to look over and see the Vaporfly 4s sitting on my shoe shelf and know that I'm not wearing these today. I probably won't wear them for a little bit of time. I'm going to be rocking the Vaporfly 2s today. These are going to be turning into my workout shoes, and those will be my race shoes, but I even have Alpha Flies that I'm not using. They're gonna be race only shoes. I'm gonna make a video talking about my shoe rotation in the next week or two, but God, it is hard to look at those and not use them for a workout. So I just want to say that. Alrighty, so the workout this afternoon is going to be 3 by 2 miles at 6:15 pace with 60 seconds of rest. I think I'll put that on screen, whatever it actually is, but yeah, this one's actually going to be pretty relaxed. I feel like this is a very reasonable pace. I actually asked my coach if I felt good, if I could go faster into the second and third rep, but he said no. The point of this workout is just to get the legs turning over and see where I'm at fitness-wise. First double threshold of the year, obviously, or of the season, obviously. So he wants me to play it safe, be relaxed, try to just keep my heart rate as low as possible, basically, and we'll reassess afterwards. So we're going to be doing that downstairs on the treadmill. We are going to warm up outside, though. It's nice out, but for whatever reason, well, the air quality is really bad right now. I believe the Canadian wildfires are still going on, or at least we're still getting impacted from them. So it's just been drifting down through the Great Lakes and whatnot and hitting us. So the air quality is pretty crappy out right now. I'm gonna try to limit how long I'm outside for. We'll do the rest of what I don't do outside in the basement. But yeah, that is the plan for this afternoon. Hopefully things go smoothly. I don't have any problems, but I feel good right now, so I'm pretty confident this should be a great second session. Well, as far as double thresholds go, I think that's pretty much the best one could go. I said beforehand, 6:15 pace is really easy, and I thought that this was going to be a pretty smooth workout. I wanted to go faster. I'm glad I didn't. It was super easy, I will admit, but at the same time, it was such an honest effort that I'm actually really happy with how much threshold we did today and the pace that we did it at. It's hard because I think that there's a lot of people, social media influencers, runners that are glorifying hard workouts, fast paces, and it's really easy to get caught up in that. And I think a lot of times that I just see that and think to myself, am I doing enough? Is this really gonna be what gets me to where I wanna be? And if it weren't for having my coach in Aero, it would be really easy to get caught up in that, like I said. And I'm just grateful for him to always be there to remind me that, what we're doing has a reason, has a purpose. It's good that we are taking it easy, controlled, smooth. I'm still so far out from obviously racing the marathon, and there's so much more to be done. I'd rather take my time getting to where I want to be than rushing in and risking injury or blowing up. The worst thing you could possibly do as a runner is just burn out in general. So yeah, I think this was a really good step, another good brick in the wall. I'm very happy with how the Double T first one of the season, went today. I genuinely forgot how brutal the morning after a double threshold feels. My legs are absolutely shot. They feel like bricks and jello at the same time. It's just the most confusing feeling. And fortunately, we have an easy run this morning, and only 6 miles at that. It honestly went pretty smoothly. I didn't have too many problems with obviously going super slow. I had the Invincibles on too, that always helps. But yeah, my legs just are ready for a day of relaxation. Obviously, the only problem with that is that I'm planning on going to the gym today. I'm gonna work out before my first shift, so maybe just not hit legs too hard, I guess. But I'm gonna do a long run tomorrow, so they don't have much time to get back after it. And one of those things that I think just comes with time, you slowly get used to running double thresholds again, and it gets a little easier. But the first one especially, I mean, you did like 21 miles yesterday. That's a lot of mileage on the legs. So we'll see how it goes. I just got to be careful and make sure that I can recover as well as I can today going into a long run tomorrow. It's not even 5:30 right now, and I'm absolutely exhausted. I genuinely think I might go to sleep around 6 o'clock tonight, try to get in an extra hour of sleep, which would go really nicely going into a long run. Speaking of, weather tomorrow is looking unreal. It's supposed to be anywhere between, I want to say, yeah, it looks like 56, 57 degrees in the morning, which is absolutely unreal. I mean, I cannot believe it. That is for sure. It's probably like the perfect morning for a long run. Unfortunately, also still really crappy air quality. I think that's 159. No, 153. Apologies. Not obviously ideal, but manageable. Hopefully, it gets a little bit better tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm just so tired right now. Today was a pretty long day, nothing too strenuous, obviously. The workout I did wasn't anything crazy, but yeah, just a lot of running this week so far to where I'm like, you know, it's taxing. It pays a toll on you over a period of time, and you know, right now I just want to make up for that as much as I can when I can go to bed a little bit early, get a little extra sleep. So I don't know. We'll see how I feel in the morning. It is shaping up to be an absolutely gorgeous morning out there. Air quality got a little bit better. I think it's down to like 103. Wind is low. Temperature is low. Humidity just under 90. I mean, all those things make for a great long run morning. And body feels good. I got in like 9 hours of sleep last night, so feeling ready to go, excited to get after it. Goal this morning is going to be to do anywhere between 16 and 17 miles. Obviously shoot for that 2 hour mark. We will be wearing the brand new Nike Vomero Plus. I've done like 2 or 3 runs in this, and I'm very excited to wear it for the long run. I think it's going to perform very well. Goal obviously this morning is to try to sit around that 7-minute pace if I'm feeling good. If not, 7:30 is fine. We'll see what happens. I'm just excited to get after it. Jimmy T's going to be coming along as well, so he'll be there to film a couple clips with us, and yeah, it's just shaping up to be a great morning. You're good. God, it is so beautiful out.
You've been waiting for days like these.
That is for sure. As far as long runs go, that was probably the best long run of the block so far. Just a beautiful morning out here. Shoes felt unbelievably great. I honestly just felt amazing going into this run, and everything kind of just went to plan. Humidity being down helps a lot. Heat being down helps a lot. We got a lot of cloud coverage even now, and that really goes a long way as well. So just a great day overall. Like I said, I was expecting kind of going into this run it was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be this good. Heart rate was low. Mileage, like pace, was a little bit faster than it probably should have, to be fair. But I just felt so great, and I'm really happy with that. Again, shout out to Jimmy behind me. He was on the camera all morning doing God's work, honestly, putting in an absolute tremendous amount of work trying to get clips for you guys. So shout out Jimmy T, best dad out there. And yeah, a great start to the morning. We do have USAs later on today, so I'm gonna lock in for that. Super excited about it. But first things first, gotta get home, get some protein in me, stretch out, get the legs recovering, and go from there.
That's
sick,
awesome. That
That's
is
pretty sick.
awesome. Wow.
Turned out pretty well. I forgot to mention as well, my coach is racing what I believe to be like basically the Spanish equivalent of USA's out in Spain. He's in the 5K, so we're gonna put that on and hopefully be able to watch him, which would be really cool. I don't really get to see much of his races because they're always when I'm asleep, so hopefully we'll be able to watch this one.
Oro, plata y bronce como Rodríguez Cuisera. Vamos a ir presentando también Zacarías Bufalat. Bueno, pues estos son los que salen ya para el 5000, un 5000 donde el gran favorito es Thierry Cumenayo.
Well, the live stream didn't want to tell me how Arrow did, so I had to pull it up on the computer. Took 11th in 13:56, which, I'm sure Arrow would have liked to dip under 13:50. I believe that's right around his PR, so, not the ideal performance. But, I mean, to be fair, Coach took 11th in Spain for the 5K. If you ask me, that's not too shabby. Also broke 14 again, so, I mean, I'm impressed, certainly, but Arrow's a competitive guy. I'm sure he's looking to do better in the future, but a very tippable race, to say the least. And then, like I mentioned this morning, we also have USA Outdoor Track and Field Championships going on. The men's 1500 today with obviously Cole Hawker, Yard Nagoose, Hobbs Kessler, a star-studded field of younger talent, including the likes of Ethan Strand, big fan of our North Carolina boys. Unfortunately, Parker's not racing in any of the races this weekend. Neither Parker Valby, or Parker Wolf. Very sad. But we also have Optic Halo playing right now too, so just an insane afternoon all around. No way! No way! Ethan Strand! Ethan Strand! Ethan Strand, what a demon! I don't know what was crazier, Cole Hawker's kick to make sure he stayed in the top 3, or the fact that Yard, Nagoose, and Hobbs Kessler didn't make the top 3. That was insane. The 5K goes down tomorrow, and on the men's side it is unbelievably stacked. Nico Young, Graham Blanks, Woody Kincaid, Grant Fisher, Cole Hawker, Cooper Tier, Parker Wolf. I didn't think Parker was competing, but he's on the list, so we'll see. Just an absolutely star-studded field. Cannot wait to watch that one. It's going to be electric.
From Team USA, Holiday, Lowry, Napoleon, and
I'm currently sitting at 78.1 miles on the week, and I'm hoping to hit 80 for the week, so that means I have less than 2 miles to run this morning. Unbelievably excited about that. I really dislike taking days off during my blocks, so if I can run really short, like 15 minutes for a run, I mean, that's a nice Sunday run right there. That right there is probably one of the easier 80-mile weeks I'm ever going to get in. We only doubled twice this week too, which was kind of interesting. The double threshold, obviously on Thursday, came in with like 21 miles, which is really where a lot of the mileage came from. And then obviously a 17-mile long run helps a ton. But I mean, just felt really easy, to be honest. Obviously, we finished today off with literally less than 2 miles to get to that 80-mile mark, and yeah, it just feels great. Honestly, legs felt good this morning. Like, I genuinely think I could do a workout tomorrow if I needed to, so that's a plus as well. Got an interesting week coming up here next week, so I'm really happy with how this week went down. And yeah, now I'm just going to get to relax and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. The boys on Optic have Champ Sunday today. We got the 5K for USA's. It's going to be a great afternoon. I just uploaded the Vomero Plus review onto YouTube, and I was sitting here scrolling and I realized I never drank a protein shake this morning. And being a vegetarian, it's really bad if I don't get in ample amount of protein every single day, so I need to go do that. Time for the main event. The men's 5K is on the track, getting ready to start. Cannot wait to see the boys get after it. Really hoping Cooper Tier pulls through for this one. Been watching him for way too long from not see him make another team. So yeah, I'm very excited about this, to say the least. And it's just an insane field all around. Oh my God. Cooper, go! Cooper, go! Cooper, go! Go, Cooper! I feel like we just had the same talk yesterday, but gutted for Cooper, genuinely. Even if he took 5th. If he had taken 4th, top 3 are all on 2 teams. Cole won it. He's on the 1500 team. Grant took 2nd and Nico took 3rd. They're both on the 10K team. There's such a good chance one of them doesn't double, and Cole could have gotten in if he took 4th. Taking 5th, I don't know. Oh, I thought he had it in the bag too. That's so heartbreaking. I mean, it was an incredible race to watch. There's no question about that. American distance running right now is just unbelievably stacked with talent, so there's not much you can do about that, but I really thought that was the one right there, and I am definitely gutted for Cooper. And now we're finishing off the night with a little bit of stim, and we got halo going on in the back. I did get word that we're going to be doing a workout tomorrow morning, so just want to make sure the legs are ready to go for that. But that being said, I'm going to call it there for the episode this week. It was an absolute hectic week of things going on, especially with the double threshold on Thursday. That was a lot. Thankfully, weather's a little bit nicer. Next weekend, not supposed to be the same, unfortunately, but we'll kind of just take it day by day. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the docu-series, you know, The Passion Project, Season 5, whatever you want to call it, Marathon Prep. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, let me know. Drop them in the comment section down below. I love to respond to those. Really appreciate you guys always supporting and loving the channel. Shout out to all my channel members especially. And I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Take care. Love all things. See you next time. Peace out.